and welcome to the first game of Pandemic Legacy Season 2. My name is Kevin, and I'm joined by a few other people here.
Hi, I'm Jen.
Hey, I'm Felix.
And this game is similar to Pandemic Season 1, but not.
Okay.
So if you played the first one, it's good to get into this. A little bit of storyline carries over. But you could play the prologue. The prologue is what we were playing, and that was build 3 supply centers. And
we lost.
we lost like 2
Miserably.
times.
Yeah, 2-3 times.
So maybe the game has some stuff in store for us to help us out. We have 8 play cubes. We've got 36 some odd supply tokens, and we have our characters which we made. But first, our journal entry, which we had already read on here, we get to keep this till later. So we can throw that into the game end area. That'll stay there forever. Now we move into the legacy deck.
That's the exciting part for your storytelling.
This is the fun part here. So, do not draw, reveal, look at, handle, or otherwise disturb these cards until instructed. Don't handle them. Because you can't handle them.
Can't handle it.
Stop. Draw this card and read the other side during step 2 of the setup of your first game in January. Now, for rolls, we have the stockpile guy. He pulls out the coins. We have our record keeper here, whose job is to open up the boxes and think. Well, no, not the box. Shouldn't say
The
that.
doors.
No, yeah, the doors, the dossier. The doors are left up to
The
Felix
boxes.
here. He's opening the big things, and I'm just gonna hope that I don't get everything wrong. So, setting up. Let's do this properly. It's more important to do it properly in this game. So, let's go to setup, and I believe that's at the beginning.
Usually, yeah.
Usually it is. Okay. Game board, characters. Setup. 1. Set up the board. Alright, so we don't pick the characters yet. We put as many supply cubes into the stockpile as the number shown on the supply track, which is at the top, which is 36. Put any extra in the reserve out of play.
There is not going to be an extra.
Oh, no, hold on.
I thought we were doing
He's
this.
doing this.
Oh,
What?
It's his job.
sorry. Stockpile is your responsibility.
Correct.
I don't get paid enough.
Look at through the reserve and collect cards from previous games to go into the board, which is this pile here. This will include objectives and turning points, which we don't have anything. We don't even know what those are yet. Place play cubes in their location, what have you. But we haven't supplied the grid yet. That's number 3.
Oh.
So we're still on 1. So all we do is take our stuff out of the banks, right?
Done.
Done. In future games, there may be other pieces to place. Place the supply centers nearby. So, step 2, read the legacy deck. So here we are. No, we're not doing that yet. That's step
What?
2.
He started.
There may be things different. We don't
Okay,
know.
go.
Then we'll remove them and out.
Okay. Here we go. Journal entry. Priorities. Find our leaders. Find more supplies. So the leaders took off. We don't know where they are. They left us kind of not knowing what we're doing. Attached a document we found dated last year. It's grim. Our supplies won't last the year. Perhaps North America will give us cute clues. It's where the plague started. The Hollow Men are raiding survival coastal cities, and it's only a matter of time before they move inland. We need to recon before they do. Hope the people we meet know that we are there to help. Old prejudice lasts long. So we keep this in reserve. Alright, what's next? Another stop. It says on here, keep drawing. Be sure to read both sides of each card as you make your way through the legacy deck. From the archives, October 15th, year 70. Degradation of supplies and routes have reached critical level. We are no longer effective. Supply lines to the interior have been abandoned. Cities will fall within the year, and when they do, we will fall. Next year's stockpile projections are fatalistic. Haven leadership has voted to initiate the protocol we hope would never come. What protocol would that be?
Kill all.
Kill.
Nuke.
Whoa. Alright, keep drawing. From this point on in the legacy, draw cards revealing both sides until you hit the pause or stop. Read pause and stop cards to find out when to start drawing again. If you do not see a pause or stop card, keep drawing. New priorities. Our objectives follow the month. This month we have 2. So the prologue is 1, this month we have 2. Remember, you can always check to see how many objectives you need to complete for a given month by checking the objective calendar on the board. No problem. Fine. I don't need that. What do we got? We got one more. Build 3 new supply centers. At the end, by the way, this is gone as well. Okay.
So what's the difference between the 2 cards?
Recon, because this is the prologue. There's nothing different.
Okay.
Recon North America. Anything else? Turning Point. This is your first Turning Point card. After reading it, place it in the game end area. Turning Point number 1, Forsaken Cities. If there's at least one city with a 0 population, open A and 12 and destroy this card. Then we go pause. Draw this card and read the other side during step 2. During step 2 at the end of your first game in January.
Okay.
So, we need to recon North America. If we recon North America, we open this.
No. Okay.
Okay? Who knows what's in there? We could do this in theory. We could do this in theory, which is number 5.
And only one of those 2 objectives need to be done to win.
We need 2
We need 2.
to win.
So we need to do both.
Correct.
And when we were doing the prologue, we had a hard time doing just the 1.
Yeah, but we got this.
We have one less player.
We didn't need to do it.
Okay.
But you know what? In my mind, reconning this, really, really big. Reconning that, I think, would be really, really big too. I don't mind losing the first. You lose a little bit at the beginning. What happens at the end of the game is we get bonuses.
We'll see.
Maybe it'll help us out in the long run. The short run might be good to lose, or to whatever. We'll see. We have our characters here. What do I want to take? What are you taking?
I'm taking my laborer,
What's his name?
Takami.
Takomi?
But what's his,
Takami.
what's his
Takami.
ability?
What does he do?
He, yeah, I can build a supply center with 1 field card if I spend 2 supply cubes. 2 great
Oh
cubes.
yeah, I remember. Okay.
Yeah, so it's easier for him to construct stuff. And there's some upgrades we'll get at the end of the game that might even help you out. To even do better.
Okay. What do you want? Oh, I pick?
Yep.
Last time I had this chick. Once on your turn, when doing the make supplies action, you may immediately do the deliver supplies action for free.
So your job is to make, his job will be to make supply centers. Your job will be to
Restock cities.
restock people, hopefully keep everybody alive. And I want to try to run around, maybe help exploration, because that'd be cool. So I have transfer supplies I don't want. I can move a pawn to another pawn. Now there is a little bit of difference in this version for the prologue. The prologue, if we get these plague cubes, and you're in the city at the beginning of your turn, you'll take a scar, which is
Exposure.
you have to scratch off one of these. You might get a scar. Who
Okay.
knows? Or die.
Well,
So hopefully I can save somebody if they get in an area that's bad.
okay.
Maybe it'll even help us for trading cards or what have you. But we've supplied the grid. But even before we pick these, we should actually be infecting with 9 cards. So you should shuffle those.
That's hard to do.
While you're doing that,
So the difference between this season 1 and 2 is that this one, there's so few cities on the board that they appear multiple times in the deck. So you think that once it's out, it can't come back again? Well, it can. So, remind me, how do we infect in that thing?
You remove a
top
right
9,
cube.
top 9,
Yeah.
and you just remove any card that comes up.
Only 1 cube for the 9 cards.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, because in the first one, the first 3 were 3 cubes, and the second were,
Yeah.
the next 3 were 2 cubes, and the last 3 were 1 cube.
Correct.
but not this one. It's just 1 cube.
1 cube each.
Okay.
Now, when it goes to an epidemic, that's different. Epidemic is just like before. So you remove all
But it has to do with the green, though.
epidemic cards in here. Yeah,
Epidemic are in here.
in here. These.
Okay, don't confuse me.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, London. Lagos.
No!
Oh, not good.
Félicitations.
Not good at all.
I noticed.
It's under Kevin's chair.
Yep.
Alright. And then London again. It's 3. Istanbul. Sao Paulo. Cairo. That's 6. Cairo again.
Not good.
Tripoli. Jacksonville. And that's 9.
Alright, so let's not worry about North America.
The problem is, before we get an epidemic, they could draw some of these. But, yeah, you're right. If you look at this, we have an issue of Cairo and London. Those are the 2 ones we need to watch out for. Now, if we want to search on here, we need to play a supply depot on this particular city here, Washington. Okay?
Yeah, because we don't know what the reconnection is. We never did it. It was
So
not allowed
we
in
need three cubes, and it says open the box. That's it.
the 3 cubes.
3 cards of the same color. Any 3 blue.
Okay, that's clear.
But we need to have a supply center at that split.
Your job. Okay.
Okay? So
Well, mine starts in New Atlantis.
Same here.
I start at platform 23. Okay, we select character and we get the turn. Oh. Who was sick last?
He's
Yeah.
sick currently.
Yeah.
There you go. If you don't want to go first, actually, we're supposed to randomize it. It's just if you play the regular one. So let's randomize it.
With his covered in microbes.
Yeah, I don't think.
I think we're sharing it already.
Okay, fine. If you say so.
This is why the play comes back every year.
Oh, blue.
It's still gonna be me anyways.
Sick boy is starting.
Right, so you're here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, we can
So-
look at our cards.
Actions are here. Check for exposure. Do 4 actions. Draw 2 cards. Resolve the epidemics. Infect cities. And your 4 actions are here. Make supplies. Deliver supplies. Move. And you have free actions. To pick up supplies from a city is free. And to give supplies to another player in your city is also free.
City or location?
Yeah.
There's a difference. Because a city you have to be in the towns, a location you could be on the havens. There are some differences.
You can go?
I won't. Okay. Okay. What should I
So
do?
one move, you can draw a line. You can go to any line, to anywhere, and you could play a card to go directly there. Although we want you to get as many cards as you can, right?
Okay.
So you've got a mix of 3 different colors. Let's take a look at which they are. So that way we know what you need to get. I've got Istanbul. What do you got? Cairo, New York. Oh, New York's not too bad. But we need to collect a few more cards. So maybe, what do you think you should do?
Okay. I don't know. Probably whether add cubes
Okay.
or get cards, but
You can't get cards by doing anything.
okay. Jesus. Okay. Then let me. I'll
You have to
follow
go
the lines.
You follow the lines, okay.
1, 2.
Alright, and then how do I add cubes?
So you can pick up a cube and put it onto your character for one action,
How do I...
and if you want to put it down, it takes an action. But you can put down as many as you like.
Okay, so I can't make...
Yeah.
You can pick
It's
one
one
up for an
action.
action.
Oh, I
And
thought you
put it
meant
here.
pick up from the city.
No, you could pick it up from the cities if you want to, but that's free.
So I'll...
You can pick it up from there for one.
Okay, and I'll drop it off there.
Okay. Now I draw 2 cards. Yellow. Yellow.
Yay! How many do you need to do that thing? That center? You need.
How many do you need to make a supply center?
I don't know.
I need 5, so you probably need 4. What's your character saying?
Yeah, and 1 fewer for 2 supply cubes.
Okay.
So you need to get 2 supply cubes on your character to be able to do that, though.
Okay. Well, you got 3 yellow, so that's good.
Let's infect the world.
So remove a cube from Istanbul again. And then second card is Washington. Alright. Kevin's turn.
Well, I think I'm going to produce some supplies. And that will, what that does is it creates the level of the town that you're in. It has to have a supply depot or be a haven.
Yeah.
See. At haven or supply center. So you go up to the population limit, which is 3. Then I pick this up for free. So I have 3 on my card. That's 1 action. 2, 3. I'm going to create 1 more for 4. Because I think Cairo's not going to do anything crazy while I'm there.
How do you know that?
Because there's 2.
Okay.
I'm guessing. It's
Okay, take your 2.
more efficient this way, I think. I get New York. And I get New York. We have 4 New York.
Okay, you ready for this?
No. But yes, go ahead.
Lagos goes down.
Okay.
And Sao Paulo. Okay. Make supply, deliver for free. Okay, only once per turn. So,
But you don't need to deliver it right away.
2, 3. 3. And then 4. And I keep it.
Okay.
2 yellows.
Looks like we're good on those 2.
Okay.
You got 2 Jacksonville. Nice.
And we remove cubes from New York and Washington again.
So, we have a couple options what we can do here. So, if we want to give him, we need to get him 2 cubes, which is good, because if I get to him, I can give him some cubes to help him build.
He's far though.
I have a special ability to move a pawn to another pawn.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So, I can get myself to him or somebody else to him. Now,
And is that an action or is it for free?
that's an action. And we would want to get him to have, let's see how many you have here so we don't get confused. We would want him to get 4 yellows, or 5 yellows even. You have 2 Jacksonville. Where's Jacksonville?
Florida.
Over here. If we can get you guys both here, you can hand him one of them, at least. And then he can get over to here and build a supply depot. And
That's
then,
not what we wanted though. We wanted blue.
no, but we can also do this. That's another thing we can do.
Yeah, but we don't win with that. We win with this.
Well, we don't have enough blue cards. Unless we get everybody over to New York.
No, but we have to build the center before we have enough blue cards. If the
What do you
center
mean?
is not there and we have plenty of blue cards, it's useless. We have to have a center
So we discard 5 blue cards to make a center. Or 4 in his case if he has supply cubes.
Okay. You said we needed to have a supply center on that city to do the recon action.
That's correct. So that's why I was saying if we get everybody over to New York, we can give him cards.
Okay.
You said Jacksonville. Jacksonville is yellow.
Jacksonville's yellow, so we can put 1 here. We could search here if we got 4 yellows.
Okay, but what I'm
Or
saying
if we get
is,
him to do Washington,
what I'm saying that doing this doesn't get us the game.
well, we need 3 supply centers anyways.
Okay.
So there's a couple different ways we can do it. Right? We could go for Washington right away, or we can go for yellow. So a couple different ways of doing it. So let's see. I am all the way over there, but I can fly myself. So if I fly myself over to New York, this is not an action. So if I fly myself to New York, and then I move him over, where are you? Oh, you're over here?
No, I'm
That's
London.
me.
I'm London.
Okay. So I would have to move myself over here, and then pull him to me. And then I could give him 2 blue cards.
No, because you flew there.
This is a free action.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay, you can move yourself anywhere?
I can move any pawn, anywhere,
Okay,
for a free action.
okay,
So if I move myself here, and then I spend an action to move him,
okay.
I can give 2 cards,
Okay.
and then he'll have 3.
And then you have 1 action to spare.
Yep. So if I have that extra action to spare, maybe I can drop off the cube, or what else could I do?
Maybe you drop 1 off before you leave.
Yeah, that sounds good. So I'll drop 1 off before I go. I'll play the ration event to move a pawn to any location. So I'll move myself over here to New York. I'll spend my second action to move him here, then 3 and 4. But we also have to watch the hand limit of 7. So when he gets another one, he's going to need to discard something.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, also, what else are my free actions? I can transfer supplies. So I'm going to give him 2 supplies, so that way he can use his special ability.
When I get 1 more card.
Right. All you need is 1 more blue. If I draw New York, which I don't think I can, I think there's only like 3 of each or something, 4 of each. I get an epidemic
Oh,
and a rationed event to skip 1 silent night, skip the infection. So, okay, first thing we do, move that infection rate up. We draw the bottom card and affect someplace.
London.
London. So London loses all of its cubes.
All of them.
And then we shuffle and draw.
Are we shuffle
2.
just the top, like the old game?
That's right. So we shuffle the cards in the infection discard and put them on top of the deck.
Now you want to draw the 2 or you want to play your event?
I think I'm going to hold off on the event for a little bit because I think we're pretty safe right now.
It's London.
Okay, should I save London?
I'm just telling you that there's quite a few London in there. I think there's 3.
We've got 3. We've got no. There's 2. 2 of those. 2 of those.
I think
2 of these.
I think we
2 of
drew
these.
2 at the beginning.
Which is until we placed 1. Yeah. So there was 3 cubes I took off. So he put 1 in there, so that would have been 5 cubes at the beginning. We had 3 left, so there's only 2 that were taken off.
So that's it. I draw 2 cards.
Yep.
London it is.
London it is.
And then Legos. That's where I am.
So this goes up by 1. It's not an outbreak. It's an outbreak. It's an infection. A little bit different.
Incident.
Incident, yeah. Now the other bad thing about this, if we begin our turn there, we take a scar. So it's a good thing I
No, it's an exposure.
exposure. And the good thing is I pulled him out of that town. Or he would have had exposure.
Mm-hmm.
Also, at the end of the game, this is gonna hurt the population unless we put a supply center in there. So green cubes will lower the population by 1. Supply centers will increase it by 1.
So what, you want me to go there, put the cube, and
No, the cubes don't help.
get an exposure?
The cubes don't help. Supply centers help. Ease.
But if we draw London again, and there's a gray cube, we took the gray cube away instead of putting another green.
Right, but it doesn't matter how many are here.
I agree.
So if there was 3, your still population would go by down by 1.
Yes, but if we draw London again, we're gonna have two green cube, and that incident marker is gonna go high and high and high until we die.
Correct.
But the problem is, I need 3 movements to get there.
Right.
And fourth will be to drop down, to drop it off. So I'm gonna be stuck there and I'm gonna get exposure.
Correct. I would have to move you out. Or
You can do that during your turn or anytime.
at my turn.
No.
I could save you from that. But I'm more concerned about getting blue.
So I can do that. I can go there and give him a blue.
Mm-hmm.
Want me to go there?
I think that might be the best.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. Blue.
Alright, thank you.
You just gotta discard one, yeah. Let's do some more drawing. See what we got coming up.
I have a yellow and a black.
Nice. We got a lot of yellow. We might be able to do this search.
Sao Paulo. Tripoli.
It's not too bad. Felix is up.
Okay. Alright. I have the capacity to build the supply center.
Do it.
Okay.
To do it out
In
of...
Washington though, yeah.
Excellent. All right. The first
2,
supply center, and this goes up.
2, and then 2 more actions.
No.
Now the other benefit is now if we had the supply, create supply, we could be doing it in that town now.
Mm-hmm. How about you take 2 more of those cubes? No, take 1 and go to Jacksonville.
Okay.
Just drive there, or take a boat. Now take the cube and put it on your card, so you don't forget.
And then during my turn, I can go to Jacksonville, give him the cards.
You've got 3?
I can give him whatever he needs, and the second cube.
How many Jacksonville do you have?
3.
Okay, so you, wow, that's
I
pretty
can
good.
give him 1, that's all he needs for now.
I could move you to him.
Okay, so do this.
Wow.
Oh, there you go, no need to do it.
Yeah, and epidemic.
Already?
Alright, so put that in the discard.
Alright, that's gonna hurt. We remove all cubes in New York.
Okay, I'm gonna play the Silent Night, so that way we don't get any more infections.
It's
We don't
hard to
draw.
shuffle when there's not many cards. You wanna do this, but...
Yeah.
Okay, so we are not infecting, which means that Kevin, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to help you guys out so that way we can get the yellow going. So my first action is going to be moving you over to Jacksonville.
Okay.
So now you guys are together.
Okay, but we don't need, he's got enough yellows.
If he gets enough yellows, he can also search.
He already
Recon.
has enough yellows.
Recon. So you build a supply depot and you recon. So that
I
he would
can't.
need, when you get more.
No,
right?
I mean I can't. I physically can't because the hand limit is 7. I need 8 in total.
Right. So we're just getting you more, so that way you'll have 7 at the end of her turn. You can place a supply depot, you'll discard 4, so you have 3 in your hand, and you just need 1 more, and you can do a recon.
Okay.
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 I'm gonna give him his cube English.
So that was 1 action. Yeah, and this way you spend less actions if you need to.
No.
Well, at least the cat won't play with a tripod.
Oh, she might get a little excited though. So that was 1 action. 2, 3, and then I'll put New York in there, and there's a London in there. I'm going to put 2 of these on here.
Alright.
I'll draw 2 cards, Washington, and then produce supplies. So I have 1 blue.
Okay.
Yep.
Tripoli.
Oh.
He has a cat. Oh, not anymore.
Yeah. Thanks.
Et puis ensuite New York. Take it away, take it away, take it away now. Alright, so my turn. I'm gonna give you your cube. I can do that for free. So that's free.
Thank you.
And then I think I should try and go back in Europe. 1, 2.
Are you going to give him any
3.
Jacksonvilles?
Oh right, that was the goal, right?
Mm-hmm. Because if we give him those 3,
Okay,
then he's got almost enough
so that's
to do a
3.
recon too.
3, and then I have 1 more action.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll just do something or go
You
somewhere.
could either move to the Haven, and the next turn you can use produce supplies, or you can produce one where you are, or up to you.
I think I'm just gonna move closer to Europe.
Okay, sounds good. Well, at least we're not going to get infection for a while.
I don't know. I got a blue and another blue.
Wow. And what do you have? Washington and London. If I give you a Washington, we can do the recon.
Okay, but you're there.
No, I'm not. I'm in New York.
Yeah, okay, you're closer than I am. Okay, we have to remove cubes from Sao Paulo and from Lagos. Alright, last one. Okay. Felix. 1, 2. That's 4 cards. With the 2 cubes, gives 1 house. So that's 3.
There you go.
Math.
And what's 4?
I
How many cards do you have left?
only have 3.
He needs 1 more yellow.
Okay. I'll just maybe pick up cubes.
Yeah.
Just 1, right? Yeah.
Draw 2.
Go yellow. Go yellow. Nope. I said yellow. I said yellow.
Hmm. 1 more yellow. We need to draw 1 more. Infect the world.
Okay, from London. Oh, it's green.
Okay.
London has fallen. Great.
Not yet. It still has a population of 3.
When does it changes?
End of the game.
And then London again. Woo!
Oh, that's really not good.
London has fallen.
Not yet.
How do we get rid of those
We
green?
can't get rid of them.
Can't get rid of them.
No.
Has fallen.
What I could do is I could drop off a cube.
Which I
1,
wanted to do from the
2,
beginning.
3 to drop. 1, 2, 3 to drop.
4, get out of there.
Yeah. Where do I want to go?
There's only 1 place you can
Yeah,
go.
there's
No, I can go to you guys.
Oh, okay.
What?
You don't have yellow
I
cards.
can
Go
fly.
to him just
I've got 1 guy with a plane.
go to him just in case you draw a yellow card. Then he can take it from you.
Then it's gonna be like a lot of those rejects.
Or I move to you so I can use produce supply next turn.
But you can do it at him too.
Well, that's true. Okay. I'll fly myself to him then. That's it. Draw 2. 2 blacks.
Oh, that's not yellow.
So I have 3
Yeah.
blacks, and you have how many? You have 2.
2.
Wow. That's pretty good. I think we're getting pretty close to be able to get the blacks.
Okay, Sao Paulo. That's where you guys are. And Quero. Alright, my turn now.
You know what I think you should do?
Can I give you my idea first?
Okay.
What if I go to you, pick up that card, and head towards
Which card?
the blue one?
You can't. We have to be in Washington to do that.
Oh, right. Okay, then I want to drop off some cubes in Lala's. Okay, what do you think?
You see your produced supplies?
Yeah, okay, but
I
what?
think you should do the bottom one.
No, there's only one check box.
That's okay.
There's only one.
I think we're going to lose the game if we don't do something like this drastic.
But then we check it. And we have to destroy the card.
Well, you could save it.
Don't touch my quick.
It says destroy the card.
You could put it up on the wall. You could make a memorial of the destroyed cars.
Yeah, maybe with the frames.
Yeah, stick it up on the board.
Fine, I guess. We have to save the world after all.
Wasn't that our goal since the
Okay,
beginning?
so system-wide production at a haven or supply center. Fill all havens and supply center to their population with supply cubes. So that's not gonna help Linus though.
It's going to help here, but then you can pick these up for free and then walk there and drop them off.
Is that an action? Yes, it is an action.
But picking them up is free.
Fine. Destroy the card.
Stick it up there.
Not yet.
We'll tape it to the wall.
I'm too short. Okay, so that's number 3. That's number 3. That's number 3. That's number 3.
Yeah, so you only get one there.
So one more. And you guys have 0 right now?
Mhm.
Okay, so that's 1 action. And then pick up is free. And then move is 1. And then produce. Because what else am I going to do? So I moved 1, I have 3 actions left. So I'm going to produce the 3 for the 3 actions I have left. And because of my ability, I can drop off for free. So I'm going to drop off 3 of those and keep 3.
That sounds like a good idea.
Okay. We'll see about that. I've got a blue
You've got 3 blue. And an epidemic.
and an epidemic.
Alright.
And you're keeping those? Oh, you're doing them in there? Oh, just 1. So you gotta remove the cubes from Washington.
Okay. Hopefully the pile is a little bit bigger now.
Yeah.
But there's still 2 London in there.
Yeah, and they came out back to back too. Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I gotta draw 3 now. London. Of course. Tripoli. That's 1. Sao Paulo, where you guys are.
Well, it's a good thing we did that big supply run.
I guess so. Okay, that was me. So now it's you.
Alright.
You have 5 yellows yet? No.
No. We need to draw more yellows.
I'm gonna pick up a cube. So I'm gonna need 4. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense.
If you want to pick it up for free from the city, you can
I
too.
don't want to do that.
No, I don't think you want to do that. Alright, so Washington needs cube. Can you fly from one center to another?
If you discard a Washington, but that's it. You can't fly.
You can't fly from center to center.
No.
Ooh, that's different from the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the whole point of building centers. Well, that and curing at the beginning. But then you get the positive mutations. So.
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! Alright.
So you can drive on the ground, you can sail, or you can charter a boat. That's it. Charter a boat? No, that's flying, basically.
I mean, it's all follow the blue lines. Alright, so what should he do? Because he doesn't seem to have any ideas. His cold is just jamming his brain.
Well, we can't do anything to get him more cards other than trying to get him to one of these places.
Well, he can, in 3 moves, he can make it to Washington and then drop off 1 cube.
Or Tripoli.
Oh, drop them all actually.
I think he should go to Tripoli, actually.
It's the exact same number.
Yeah, and he can pick these up for free on the way. So you can get some. If you go 1, 2, 3, and then drop.
Wanna do that?
Alright. So 1, 2, 3.
No, 1, 2, pick up,
For free.
3. So now you have 4 cubes on your card. No, it's yours. And now you can drop off some cubes on that city.
3. Should I drop off all 4?
No, I wouldn't do all 4. I'd either do 2 or 3.
Alright.
Draw a yellow.
Go yellow. Go
Draw a
yellow.
yellow.
Reverse psychology.
Draw a
Proven that I'm
yellow.
going to get everything but yellow.
What's that? What does it do? I can't read it.
Special event.
Resilient population. Move 1 or 2 copies of a specific city in the infection discard pile to the game end area.
1? How many?
1 or 2 copies of a specific.
These are 2 Londons in there?
There's only 1.
So
There's
maybe.
1 London and 1 Tripoli.
So we gotta wait. We gotta get maybe the second London to
You
pop
may
out.
play this card between step 2 and 3 of an epidemic.
You may?
You may.
Oh.
So keep them together so we can see how many cards you have.
Yeah, that's
Let's
number
try not
7.
to move this too much.
As an act, and I'm sorry.
That's number 7. Okay. So I gotta do this 3 times now. Number 1 is Lagos, that's where I am.
Here, I'll help you out.
Number 2 is Quero, that's next to Felix. And number 3 is New York, that's Q. No London. See if it's good.
C'est quoi ça, la chatte?
Yeah. Couleur de Bougie.
Klingon
Okay.
titles on the bottom.
French titles.
Now, I could make it so he could build the black. He's in Tripoli, right? So I could fly to him and give him a Tripoli card.
Is that enough? Yeah, that would be number 4.
Yeah.
You would have to discard something though. He's got 1 too many.
Yeah, so maybe he could use the ration event or something
I
like
can't. That's only between step 2 and 3 of an epidemic.
that. Does it say only? Or
Let me play this
play
card.
at any time? Read it.
Oh. But why does it say you may play?
You
this?
could.
You may, it's like a suggestion.
It's a possibility. So if I fly to him, and then I give him Tripoli, I want to produce some supplies, I can get those 2, and then I'll have 1 move past that.
But why would I want Tripoli?
But the reason why is because you're going to go over your hand limit, and then you have to discard something.
So just go there, and when it's his turn, he can pick it up from you and discard it.
I'm
right
already
away.
at my hand limit.
Exactly.
That's why we're trying to find out what you can discard. So if
Okay.
you use this, it's better than discarding
Don't use it. Listen, go there,
it.
and when it's his turn, he can pick it up from you.
And then immediately discard.
Yes.
So then you have to discard something anyway.
Well, the 4 cards to make
No,
the
no,
center.
that's after. Immediately he has to discard. He
Yeah.
can't go up to 8. Ever.
Well, maybe we'll have London by then.
Maybe. You're right. Okay. So, how do I want to do this? I would like to go over here to save them. Now you've already got 3 blues, so it's good. So I can take the boat to Washington. You can do a search. Oh, I would love to be able to use that ability twice. 1, 2, 3, and you can search. That'd be cool. So I'm going to take a boat to Washington. I'm going to produce supplies. to create 3. That's 2 actions so far.
Yeah. Pickup is free. No, you don't pick up. You don't want to bring anything over there.
I have to move there, so I have one thing I can do. So I'm going to produce 1
2.
supply.
Okay.
Yeah, but an action to move, right? That's the last action. That's when I
Mhm.
get there, right? So I'm going to
Then you
produce.
can't drop off.
I'm not giving him a card right now. Remember? We're doing it on his turn.
Cube.
Oh, there's already got 2 though,
Okay.
so I think I'll be okay.
Okay.
So I'll produce 1, and then I'll fly here. That's it.
4. Okay.
And then I'll draw 2 cards. A yellow and a yellow. Ooh,
Now you have yellows.
yeah. Now here's the tricky part. Okay, you can draw this.
Okay, 3 times. London.
Okay, so what happens when there's an outbreak? Because this is a little weird. Infections, outbreaks. Remove 1 supply from every adjacent. If it does not have, place a cube instead. For each plague cube placed, move the incident marker. Okay, so let's see. Let's read how this works exactly. So move the infection. So we're looking at incidents, infections. Flip over on the top of the infection deck the current infection rate. That's number. Okay, to infect a city, remove a supply cube from it, return it to the stockpile. If it has none, instead place a cube and record the incident. If the city already has 3, do not place a 4th. Instead, an outbreak occurs in the city. Outbreak. When an outbreak occurs, remove 1 supply cube from every location adjacent, which would be the haven. If the connected does not have a supply cube, place a plague cube instead. Move the incident marker forward 1 space on the incident track for each plague cube placed.
Okay, so nothing happened. You take
So
1 away from there
you
and that's
take
it.
1 here and that's it. This doesn't go up.
Yeah,
So this is a better way of protecting that.
I guess so. Because London only has 1 blue line coming out of it.
Correct.
It's not the case for all the cities.
That's a good protection. That's a
Okay, that
ball.
was card number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Card number 2, Sao Paulo. And card number 3 is Washington.
Now you can use that event.
Yeah,
So you can use that event right now, and we can take that way we don't forget.
it's free?
Yeah, it's free anytime. So that goes in the discard.
No, that's not what it says.
No, the event goes in the discard.
Okay, but these 2
Go
go in
into the
here.
game end.
Ah, okay. Alright, now that this is done, it's my turn. And I've got the 3 blues, so you want me to do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1, 2, 3. And I do the 3 blues, and what's the recon?
On a besoin d'acheter du pain.
Oh, this is a perfect time to do that. Let's go.
Okay.
No,
Well, I'm recon.
Yeah,
you're
do
that.
it if you wanna
No,
do
no,
it.
no. She's that.
If she wants to do it,
She'll have an opportunity.
That's okay. I'm doing doors, you're doing boxes. That's fine.
So this is box number 1, package 1.
I think so, or else we're screwing up.
I don't
real
know.
bad.
We're just reading this.
I don't know, you gave it to him.
You lose. It's over.
You shouldn't have done that recon.
Okay. Let's see what's inside.
That's a big spoiler alert. We're opening a box.
Dun dun dun. Okay, let's see. Whoa, that's a big package.
Bunch of cards.
Nothing
That's
else
it.
in there?
No.
Oh, that's not good.
What?
I don't open doors. Or maybe we have to read
Maybe
the
we will.
cards.
So let's look.
That's a bunch of cards.
And there's a piece of paper on the bottom of it, so that's kind of neat. Okay. This package includes 20 cards, 1 sticker card.
Okay.
Recon report. It started here in North America. After Coda,
Oh,
there was
wow.
chaos. Then the plague hit. The world could not handle back-to-back pandemics. We need to reconnect our supply lines. We need to be on the lookout for any sign of other havens. We need to find more supplies. Perhaps our leaders went there? Too many questions. Wait a minute. So after Coda, there was a plague? And we're going to keep this for later.
Right now.
Right now, open the following doors if you have not done so already. Have we opened 66?
Hey, they were in order. Oh my god.
Thank you, game developers. You have made her life.
Okay, 66.
What is it?
I don't know yet.
Oh, it's big.
Patience.
Add this sticker to the board.
Oh, yes, yes.
Ooh, more
He's
cities.
doing that.
L.A. L.A.
Okay.
Come on, you come over here.
Can you move like the cubes and stuff? Like,
So we got 3 there.
try not to
Jack.
This here.
destructively. Move them along, but I mean, there's latitude and stuff, so if this lines up, this with the latitude and stuff. This is very serious. When you're doing this, like if you get the game, this might become important.
Can you say OCD?
No,
Is that lined up? Are we good?
Too late now.
Are we good? Oh, pretty close.
we're very close.
Pretty close. Okay, so what the heck is... Oh, whoa. Record keeper, we need you.
Okay, but put them back on
No,
the
I'm
right
not done.
cities.
Okay. On here, on the back of this book.
I like the other felt pen, the one in the Gloomhaven box.
Okay, sure. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Maybe
big
some
box.
serious digging. I don't think it's in there.
Okay then, give me one of the lame ones.
Okay.
Wow.
So on here, we have a listing of all the towns that are connected to the grid. So we have just connected Chicago to the grid.
Is there an order to this, or it doesn't
Nope.
matter?
No, just whatever. And these some of these populations are smaller. Some are 2s and some are 1s.
Okay.
We've done the recon, so that's good.
LA's only a 1.
Chicago, then what?
That's it. But we can add the other ones onto the paperwork. So
What
we
does it mean on the grid?
network. We have
Oh,
a road.
because there's a line.
We have a road. Yeah.
Okay, well, you can tell me all the cities. The difference is that I don't put check mark.
Okay. Atlanta. There's no CDC there, I guess. Denver. San Francisco. Los Angeles. And Mexico City. Okay.
What?
All right. You ready for some more?
Have to. I'm always ready.
Always ready. J.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or B, C, like your J? Or my
English J.
English J.
And that's the only problem with the second language.
The Jen J, not the Genevieve J.
We'll have the English J on screen and a subtitle in Klingon of the G.
I think those are stickers because they're coming apart. Add this sticker to the manual.
Whoa.
Establish supply line. Okay, let's see where it goes first. Rule sticker. FGH. EG. Okay. Spend 2 cubes from your character card to draw a supply line from the center of your city to the center of another city. So we can add lines on that sticker. But it costs 2 supply cubes. Use a pen or marker. The line must be straight and cannot cross water, unexplored areas, another city, or another supply line. you get that?
So they can't cross each other. Okay.
They can't cross water
Oh
or
yeah.
dark blue unexplored areas.
Okay.
So when you connect a city to the grid with a supply line, you take the matching city cards from the reserve and put them into the player discard pile.
So that must be some of the cards that I have right now.
So we add them. Yeah, you're gonna add the. What was it you told me? The first one you had me write down.
Denver.
Chicago.
Chicago. Okay.
Take the matching infection cards and put them into the game end area. You cannot do the sail action or charter boat action along the supply line because boats can't travel over land. It actually says that.
I
Really?
would think they
Like
clarify
we didn't
that.
know that.
I think I had to clarify. It's good.
Just in case.
Wow.
I mean,
didn't
we
think you were more OC than Felix.
Well,
honestly, yeah.
it was not lining up right. That line wasn't looking good
We,
enough for my
we-
liking.
May or may not have done a mistake.
What?
We opened 99.
What? Oh, spoilers!
Alright, so you want to put this in the book or am I putting in the book?
No, you do it. We're not gonna see it every day all the time.
He can be the garbage man. So
Alright,
you
so
have to
two
spend
cubes to
two.
draw a line. Basically, that's what it is.
Okay, so that's good. You can produce supplies maybe and draw lines places. That's cool. Okay, so that was J.
Yeah.
23. That's a pretty big deal. That's a lot of cities over there. We can draw.
Oh,
lines to.
more action, so we don't have. So if we forget, it tells us.
Okay.
Okay. So it's basically two sentences that say the same thing I read in 3 paragraphs.
Okay.
Wait, are we putting it in the back of the front card?
Up to you. It's your card.
We need to make this like.
Are you doing the brown cards too?
Sure.
Brown character?
Sure. All right, ready for the next one? We're not done yet. We got lots of stuff to do. L as in lovely.
Aww. Lovely Felix.
That's right. Now look about these
Add the
stickers.
sticker to the manual.
What, we can do supply lines?
I'll see. Search. Scratch off 1 box on a city card. Huh? In your hand and read its instructions. What? They don't
Look.
have scratchies. Oh, some have scratchies. Okay. You must be in the city matching the card to scratch it off. If you reveal a companion, their power works for this and future games. Otherwise, do the effect shown by the search immediately. It has no further effects in this or any future game.
So maybe there's people that we find.
Survivors. Hopefully, not zombies.
The zombie follows
Another
you around,
spoiler.
gaining infection every turn. Oh, jeez, I want to get rid of this guy.
Yeah. Alright, that was L.
Every night you wake up to the noise of the word of the brains.
There's a zombie on my lawn.
So that was L?
Yep.
39.
So it's going to be more stickers for character cards. Yep. So again, one sentence to say what I just read in 3 paragraphs.
Okay. Well, that's good. It's a little extra explanation, though. It's kind of it. So I'll continue reading this right now. You have connected a new city, Chicago. Anybody seen that place? Anybody been there?
Brent,
No, but I
comment
want to
below.
go. I want to see that big mirror beam thing.
Yeah.
A bean. Okay. Add the player cards for Chicago to the player discard area. Okay, probably have that coming up. Add the infection card for Chicago to the game end area. Okay. Put the other player and infection cards into reserve. Okay, so they're not part of the game. And finally, give the decontamination kit unsanctioned vent to a player to add to their hand. So we're gonna keep this just for reference. So what do we got here? Oh, look at this. Read that one out.
Remove all blade cubes from one location on the grid, but then you destroy this card.
Wow. So that would clear out London in one go.
Yeah.
So we're adding 2 Chicagos. One's a scratch off search, and one's just a blank. What else do we have? Chicago. Chicago. So there's 2. Size 2, 2 cards. We have Denver, which is 2. 2 cards. Atlanta. LA. Ooh, 2 scratches on that one. Must be something going on there. Mexico City. It's got 1. San Francisco, 2. And that's it. Oh, and there's one more thing. Scars. Add these to your pool of scars. You're either weak, you can hold a maximum of 3 supply cubes, or exhausted. When you do an established supply line, you must spend an extra
You?
supply cube. Or impatient.
Yeah, that's me. That's totally me.
After you do search action, you must discard the card you just scratched off.
Okay, what are these cards on that thing? They're not on this thing. What are these cards on that thing?
They are, yeah, they are. That's why. Oh, they're that one? Okay. Sure.
Mercy.
Alright, that was a big deal there. That was a really big deal. You want to push our luck?
No. Yes. Wait, are
Because
we?
if you build a supply depot, it's over.
I know, but like I'm thinking, should we? Because we just had a jump of information slash
Yeah,
flavor
we need.
text.
Do we want to clear the
Here?
London?
Yeah,
So-
sure. You could do that on your turn.
Yeah, I know.
That sounds like a good
I-
idea.
I'm
That was
thinking-
my turn, by the way.
Yeah, so yours is over. You draw 2.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta finish my
But I'm
turn.
thinking that if we do
Yellow.
this,
And
I
another
don't
one
think
that
we
goes.
should without an objective.
I think we should do this.
No, because there's information and maybe things that they'll say that we won't understand or shouldn't know yet.
Well, why would they let
Yeah,
us
I
do
agree
it?
with
Like, we
that.
can't do this or this or this. We can't.
Well, we don't know what's gonna be the next objective. Maybe it will be this.
But if we had one like this, we'd be done already.
Okay, whatever. Let's do
Right?
this.
Be over.
Cairo.
Cairo. Okay. Oh.
Cairo. New York.
New York. Uh-oh.
We didn't want that to happen.
No, but the thing is,
Washington.
we do this, then we can do this. If we do this, we might be able to
We
do
can't
that.
do this. We need 1,
If we do
2,
this,
3,
yeah.
4, 5 different cities.
1, 2,
No.
3, 4, and
Los
if we do
Angeles.
this, we can unlock this, and that's pretty much all
We
yellow.
can't draw these cards though, because they're
Los
not in the deck.
Angeles is not the deck.
Oh.
Only
So we have to connect these towns to do these, this, or this.
Oh, okay.
And then there's not enough. There's not enough black. There's only 3. There's only not enough blue. Well, now there is, but we're not going to draw that now anyway.
I feel like it's kind of a chain.
So either coming up, we're going to have to do 1 or 2.
Well, we don't know.
Do you want to just finish the game? Because that would be over right now.
Why? He has
He
enough.
grabs my card and we're over.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm okay with losing. Because when we lose, we still get these upgrades.
Well, I want to clear out. Oh, well, I gotta destroy the card if I do though.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to keep this for later.
Maybe.
From what we learned in Pandemic 1,
Yeah.
it gets crazy later. Yeah. So you don't want to win.
I want to open this, or connect as many over here as we can. Because if we spend a couple turns doing that and we lose, that's okay.
So what was the point of you guys meeting there then?
Here,
Yeah.
it changed. It changed now. It's different.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Does
Now
it-
maybe he should protect Cairo or something like that. Maybe on my turn I can bring him over and give him a Jackson card, and he can search on his next turn.
If you're gonna give me a Jackson card, I need to go to Jackson.
Yeah, that's 1, 2, and then you search.
1, 2, 3, 4. Take a cube. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, just 1, 2 search. That's
So
it.
yeah, I think right now Caro is a good idea.
Just fill it
That
up.
city needs cubes.
Okay.
Yeah, just fill it up.
Okay. How about? Is it like when I drop off cube?
Yeah.
Is that
Dropping
one
off
action per cube?
No.
It's all
as
of them?
many as you like.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up 2 from.
You don't even have to pick. Oh yeah, from here. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 2 actions.
I'm gonna go 3
Yeah.
and 4. And then I'm always ready to build the center.
Okay.
And then you can draw 2 cards.
How many is that now?
That's gonna be. I'm
Stuff
gonna have the
over.
discard. Yes, discard 1.
Well, we don't really need either of these 2.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'll do that 1 second. Do.
This card, just one blue.
Because now he's at 7. And in fact.
3 times.
And like I said, I'm okay with losing. London, so we lose one of these.
Istanbul. That's you.
No.
No,
So
no.
here,
That's across.
It's next to black.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. So he's pretty safe.
Okay, you.
So it's really cool that you have to produce supplies too, because you can use an action, grab a bunch, and you can start running around drawing lines.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be really cool for you to be able to do. And every city we add to the grid increases how many upgrades we get.
Oh. Okay.
So the bigger the grid, the better. So I want to get to Jacksonville. So I can fly to you. No, I need to pull him over.
This turn?
1, 2, 3, and pull him over. Yeah, because that way he can take Jacksonville from me, or Lagos. Actually, it's probably better go to Lagos, because it's only 1 move for him to go there. So if I go 1, 2, 3, and then pull him over, on his turn he can take Jacksonville, and then he can go there and search.
So what's your 4? You pull it?
That's
That's
it.
4. Okay, 2 cards.
Let's see what I draw. Maybe it'll be something good. Produce supplies in Istanbul. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Does something happen if you run out of these?
No, it reshuffles and then you go your faction out.
Okay. Washington,
Washington, oh.
Lagos,
Yeah.
Istanbul,
Istanbul. So he's down to 1, 0.
0.
Alright.
Okay. I wanted to draw lines, but there's missing cubes everywhere.
Produce supplies.
But it's missing cubes everywhere, so maybe I should...
You could use the big produce supplies, because you got 2 checks on that. And then you would get here, 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 where you are here, and here.
Okay, but that wouldn't solve New York.
No. But I wouldn't really worry about New York, because at this point, the only thing that'll stop New York from... The only thing we're worried about is if it either goes down in population or explodes.
How many cubes does Lagos have?
Lagos?
1.
That's 1.
1. Okay.
It's not gonna help New York, it's not gonna help Istanbul.
No. It'll protect here, and it'll give Washington a bunch, which doesn't have any right now. And you could maybe take one of them, so you can go on your run and draw 2 lines.
And... Again, maybe we should keep some of these for later in the game. This
Well, that'll
is
still be there.
not the bottom ones. If we
No.
take the second square,
Mm-hmm.
then we destroy it.
Mm-hmm. But we're just going to take 1 now, though.
I know. This is
Okay.
January. In
Okay.
January, use 2 check marks. I think it's too much.
Okay. So what do you
I
want to
think
do?
it's too much. 1, 2, 3, 12. Okay, so I could put some cubes on New York and some cubes on this haven. So if this outbreaks again, it doesn't go anywhere. Same for New York, but it's gonna outbreak the two neighbors. So that's why I want to put cubes
Well,
on
it's
there.
going to be a lot of work for this to outbreak.
Still.
Like, it's going to take 3 turns for it to outbreak. 3 draws.
Well, it looks like you don't want to win the game in the next turn, so it might happen. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. 4, and then I can't drop it. Doesn't work. Okay. 1, 2.
So are you leaving Washington defenseless?
It is?
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Oh, I don't know. I saw gray there, so I thought there was a cube. Oh, so that's even more complicated. Okay, so I use my own cubes. Drop, move, drop, move, produce, drop, move. And then I'm stuck on the island. Which is not a big deal, I guess. I don't want to scratch off anything if I get a green. Alright, and what are those things? Adjust population, check legacy deck, resolves game and cards, spend production units, cities on the grid, production units. So what does that mean, production units?
Those are like, you remember at the end of Pandemic Legacy Season 1, you had 2 cards you can put on?
2 stickers?
Yeah. So take a look at these stickers here.
Yeah.
Not these ones, the other ones.
Oh.
And then look at there's a number next to them.
Okay.
That's the number of production units.
Ah, that's completely different.
Yeah, so if we had, say, 5 production units, we could put 5 stickers on if they're 1 each.
Okay, so right now we have 9 cities, 10 with Chicago. So we're still in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So only 1 more and we get in the next bracket. Okay, so it's like move to Chicago, draw a line to wherever with 2 cubes, which I have, and I could produce more,
Well, you could use an action to produce some too as well.
and then drop some before I leave.
Like you could use the card to produce 3.
Okay.
Now, you could do it from Chicago or you could do it from Jacksonville to Atlanta.
No.
Either way.
Okay, so if I use the top one, we don't destroy it.
That's right.
So, but it's only my city. So that's 1 action.
Mm-hmm.
And then picking up is free.
Mm-hmm.
So second action is move. Third action is draw a line.
Okay. You have 1 more action.
Denver.
Okay? And you have 1 more action.
I'm gonna move to Denver.
Okay, or you can draw a line to Atlanta.
I'm gonna move to Denver.
Okay, no problem.
I wanna go closer to LA. There's a ship there, so maybe.
Okay, sounds good. Center to center.
Gotta make sure it's a straight line.
It said straight line. I'm just following the rules, buddy.
Alright. The other Sharpie would be way better.
you go. I could do it thicker if I do an extra line.
Okay, so Denver for me. And then keep the pen
You're gonna need to put a check mark on that town.
on Denver.
Mm-hmm. I need 2 more cards there.
Hey, hey, hey!
What?
Was it my turn?
We attached Denver, so we now add
Oh, I thought you were playing. I'm like,
No.
what about finishing my turn? Oh
That
my
ass.
god. Okay, so I have 4. Now I have another black and another epidemic.
it. All right. Hopefully we don't draw Lego twice.
The cat is not.
Okay,
Okay, bottom card. So Felix, you're gonna have to remove all the cubes from Caro.
Okay.
So did the infection go up? There we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 so far. There's 1 more in there.
Okay, remove 1 cube from Istanbul. There's nothing.
Okay,
There's-
so
oh,
gets
God.
one of these.
So, like, the populations are gonna go way down. Lagos, that's your last cube.
Okay.
Washington.
Which just 1.
Alright, your turn.
Okay.
You gotta pick up cards from him or whatever. Yellow, right?
Yeah.
So
We're in
give him
Legos.
So
So that's 1
pick up
action.
this one.
I think you have to discard though. I don't know how many cards you have in your hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I'm gonna have to discard 1.
Okay.
There you go.
That's a 1 action.
Discard.
No. Picking up from him.
Oh, okay.
But does he have 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so take the boat.
No, you have to be here
Take the
to do
boat.
it.
Oh.
That's 2.
What do? Okay.
Recon.
You discard 4 yellows of any type.
That's 3.
What? Oh.
Dun dun dun!
And you still have a 4th action.
That's right. Just in case. All right. Oh, nothing else in there?
No.
Come on.
What?
There's nothing else in here. That's crap.
Like the last one.
That's not good. I want things. This package contains 14 cards and 1 sticker card. Recon report. Labs. There were laboratories looking for a cure. Things didn't seem to be going well. Our leaders were tight-lipped on the subject. Do these labs still exist? Common rumor on the Havens is that they're all far to the south. Perhaps one is there? Is it still working? Have they made any advancements? So maybe we can find a cure. Maybe we can treat the cubes. Let's see. Open the following doors if you've not done already. 67. Wow. That's a big one.
Alright.
J.
We did J.
Oh, 23. I wonder what J was.
Was that rule, that sticker?
Oh,
establish
drawing
supply
lines?
lines.
Okay.
23. We did
So I
that.
guess they knew that you could open this before.
I guess so, because we did 23. It was
23?
those stickers.
Okay, L.
We did L,
39.
and that was that sticker.
Okay, that's not pretty good.
Okay.
So let's take this off just in case.
Thank
I don't know how
you.
much space you need.
60, 79.
There's a red line on here. I wonder why.
Yeah, I know. I saw that number. What the heck?
Go to Antarctica.
27
Oh wait, the Earth
meters.
is flat.
south will be that.
Antarctica's on the outside of the Earth. It's just
Yeah.
an ice hill.
God.
This is serious. You gotta get right into this. I like how it covers up the search thing too. Pretty good. It's right up to the edge of the fold. You're missing on the top.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. No, I think you're good on the top
No,
over
I'm
here.
not.
A little bit off. Maybe start from this side of the sticker.
Okay, sure.
I don't know. It might be better. It's gonna go way over though. You see the line. See the black line? It's gotta connect. Yeah.
Nope.
That's pretty close though.
Maybe the stickers aren't perfect. Maybe you are more perfect than the stickers.
No. I refuse.
That's the next level. I'm better than the game. Okay. You have connected a new city, Buenos Aires. How do you say it?
Buenos Aires.
Add the player cards to the player discard pile, add infection cards to the game area, that's all the same stuff.
So
Finally, give the strategic reserves unrationed event card to the player and add to their hand.
do the same
So,
thing.
Buenos Aires. Ooh, a 2 scratch one.
Oh,
Oh,
he's tired.
look at that.
It's a stressful job.
You get that. And then, what else do we got? Oh, character abilities. That's cool. Okay. Add these to your pool of character abilities. For 3 supply thing, you can do a recon action for 1 fewer card.
Right.
Or, that's called Outrider.
So that's how we do this.
Maybe. Foreman, when doing an established supply line, spend 1 fewer cube. That's for 2. And last one, Facilitator for 2. Once on your turn, as an action, you may take any 1 player card from a character in your location. So any card. Doesn't have to be your color. Okay, so you ready for the list?
The city, yeah.
Okay.
I was waiting for.
Buenos Aires.
Bueno.
Bueno.
Clay Bueno.
And this one is connected.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Santiago.
Okay.
Lima.
Okay.
And Bogota.
Bogota. Bogota.
Okay.
And he has 1 more action.
Okay. We need to take this down better. Okay.
So that's pretty good. You got it pretty close to the line there. That's excellent. Definitely leveled up. So what do you want to do? Do you want
Explore.
to... Do you, well, that doesn't explore. That just goes there.
He will next turn. He can draw a line.
Or you can draw left from where he is. Like you could draw the Lima or Santiago from where he is already.
He has cubes. Oh
has
yeah,
2
you
cubes.
could do that.
Yeah.
Want to draw a line?
Sure.
Okay. So where do you want to go? Lima? That's a port or Santiago?
Lima.
Lima?
Port would be a
Okay.
good idea.
Yeah, because maybe this goes somewhere. Who knows? Okay. Let me draw a line. Get a pen. Oh, check mark. Lima.
Do I put both?
Yeah, it takes 2.
It takes 2 to make things alright.
Oh, I'm getting excited.
What card did you take?
This is the
trash card. Did you?
yeah.
you
This is
using,
a
right?
this is a prologue card. There you go. Pretty good line.
Yes, honey.
Honey. Bay.
No, that's the English way to say it.
Okay, so that's done. So you can draw your 2 cards.
Okay.
So many cards.
Oh.
What's that?
Team Bravo. Okay. Take up to 2 supply cubes from the stockpile and put them onto any location.
That's pretty good. Draw your
Nice.
second one.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey, it's not an action, so you could do it right now.
Yeah, so let's see. Play at any time. Okay, so that could save us from stuff.
Yep. Felix, you gotta put those cubes somewhere right now.
Oh, yeah, Cairo.
So I put 1 here and 1 here.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah.
But you gotta use the event.
Yeah.
That way I don't die and...
It's not die, it's exposure.
Maybe I die. I don't know.
Hope not. That would be the first
You're also
shot.
be weak. Weak.
I don't know. It could be anywhere,
Okay, and then Felix, 3 infection.
Okay.
Ready for this?
Okay.
3 times. London. Psh.
What is this?
Tripoli.
Yep.
Washington.
Oh.
Can we win now?
Yeah, I think we should win.
1,
He wants his
2,
bed.
3, and I can move him over. But I can't trade cards. We could win on his turn.
Full rotation. Okay.
Well, 2,
Okay.
right?
3 people playing is a whole rotation.
Sure. What am I gonna do? So we want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yee.
Let's see.
I like these stickers. They're very well made.
So if I go 1, 2, 3, and pull him over, and that's it. But what I think I want to do is I think I want to go here, pull him over, and then I want to produce supplies so I can get him some cubes. Oh, then he can't take a card from me. So I need to get him over to here. Oh well, I guess that's what we got to do.
So pull him.
All right,
Okay.
I do nothing this turn. I draw 2 cards, and I get a Washington.
And you have 1 too
Produce
many.
supplies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess I don't need the Washington. Well, I don't need the produce supplies, I guess. Really, it's not going to be useful. That's got 3 check marks on it.
Yeah. So 3 cards. Caro. Take a cube away.
Okay.
Away from New York.
New York gets 1.
And then Washington.
Okay.
I don't like this.
We got enough cities to get that bonus, right? To get 11 to 16.
Okay.
How many? I don't know. How many cities do we have on the grid?
This is 13.
Okay, so we're over the 11 to 16. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, but we can get closer to 16 for the next game.
That's true.
And I have 2 cubes, so I'm gonna do it. Now, should I go all the way to San Francisco in the blue, or go to Los Angeles in the yellow, or go to Atlanta back home?
Well, I think
Or down towards Felix in the Mexico City.
when I look at here, I'm thinking black or blue is the next one they're going to want to search. Because that's the next easiest, right?
Okay.
So if you connect another blue, it's another card in the deck.
Well, same for yellow, right?
Yeah, well, this is a lot harder. This is 5 instead of 4. And it's 5 unique.
Okay.
So I probably go to Atlanta or San Francisco. Probably San Francisco because it's got
Okay.
2.
San Francisco it is then.
Okay. So let's go. Put these 2 in here and these 2 in here. So that's 1 action.
Yeah. I could do another one.
Okay.
Because you guys are taking care of winning.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So I could do Atlanta.
Okay.
So produce, that's 2, 3, and then draw a line, that's
4.
4. Put it back.
Okay. So where do you want to go? Atlanta,
From me to Atlanta, you want blue?
Atlanta, LA, or Mexico? Atlanta.
Atlanta, yeah.
Okay. So let me do this one again. Atlanta. So one in there. That's cool. I want to see what's in those cities.
Just wondering, if we follow these rules, that you have to draw a straight line on land that doesn't go through water, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
how are we gonna get San Francisco connected to Tokyo, whatever? Later, right?
Yeah. There's
Anyway,
got to be some other rule or something.
Yeah, maybe when we discover Asia.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go back on.
Denver.
Yeah.
And that's it, right?
Yes, that's it. I'm gonna put a check mark on what? Atlanta?
Yeah, Atlanta.
Okay, so now we have 13, 14, 15 cities. So close.
Yeah, we need 2 more.
3. No, 2. Yeah. 16 here. Okay.
So.
Okay.
What event do you have?
It's removing all
Cubes,
green
so-
cubes from one location.
And he's got moved 6 supply cubes from the reserve to the stockpile.
So we don't even have a reserve yet, so we don't even know what that is. A reserve is like, like at the beginning you get 36, but as time goes on you have less, so those go into the reserve.
Oh. Okay.
You over 7?
No. No.
Okay.
Okay, Istanbul gets another green,
Okay.
and that's the last green.
Yeah. That's it.
No. Is it?
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8.
That's 8.
So we lost.
Yep. We would have won on your turn.
Yeah, well, that's
What are the other 2 that we had coming up?
Carol, green,
Yeah.
Carol, green.
You know, if we didn't discover this, we would have been okay.
Yep.
We would have won.
We have another chance to do January though. And this is going to be automatic. If you complete it, it still counts as complete. So all we have to make there is 3 supply depots.
Okay, so today's date is January something.
26? 27?
Someone get calendar.
Players. So Kevin, what was your character?
Oh, Yoshi.
Yeah, okay, what is he?
Administrator.
title?
Well, no, because they get different abilities, right?
Oh, well yeah, but what's the one on top?
Administrator.
Admin. Okay, he's admin. And me, I was a farmer.
I was a laborer.
Working hard.
Alright, did we win? No.
No. I mean, the first game's always.
How many cities on the grid? I
Actually,
said-
what's stage 2? Because I'm supposed to do something at stage 2. And
Oh, I don't know. Wait. Okay, fine. Well, let me write this down. I started anyways. How many cities on the grid? I said 15. Whoa!
Whoa. Okay.
I said 15. So it's 15. Alright, so the game end. That's what we defined, right? Don't know where the game end is.
Yeah, so take this as a lesson. Don't get too
Friction
greedy.
game end.
No, that's okay. Maybe it'll help us later.
Okay, you win as soon as you complete the necessary number of objectives. We did not. The game ends immediately, even if it's the middle of a player's turn. You cannot finish out your turn after you win or lose, even if you'd like to. There are multiple ways for the game to end. The incident marker reaches the last space, which it did. Okay. Win or lose. First, return all city and infection cards in players' hands and the discard piles to their respective decks.
Yes, thank you. I know.
and the discard piles to their respective decks. So this too, I guess.
That's a big deck.
Okay. Then there's a series of game end steps that must be followed at the end of each game to see how the just played game changed the world, your character, and the grid. The game end steps are covered in detail on the last page of this manual. We recommend reading them after finishing your first prologue game to get an idea, blah blah blah. Tracking your campaign. Use the game calendar on page 18 to record your progress, wins and losses.
Don't make
Page
me crazy.
19 to track
Okay.
the cities. Okay, so let's go to the last page. Game and steps. Okay, adjust population.
Okay, so anything with a cube on it.
There's no rule sticker V, so we have to skip A for now. B says, for each location that has at least one played cube, decrease that location population by 1.
Keep reading.
It only ever goes down by 1, even if there are 2 or 3 played cubes in it. So we have 4 cities that need to go down to number 2.
Okay, keep reading.
For each city that has a supply center, increase that city's population by 1. So let's do 1 at a time, please.
Okay, so 3 becomes 2. Should I put a 2 sticker and then a 3 sticker on it?
No.
Okay, so this one will be canceled off.
Okay. Can you be even meaner than that?
I can try. So these 2 cancel out, which is good. This one will go down to a 2. Taking the negative trait, impatient.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be more efficient to just put 1?
1 what?
Just 1, no 2.
No. Because it only ever goes down by 1, even if there are 2 or 3 cubes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. I thought it was by every cube. I'm sorry.
Okay, and then London. Now, Sao Paulo is gonna go up because it has a supply center.
People are moving in. They like the scenery.
So if a location's population would decrease, then increase, it stays the same. Check the legacy deck.
Okay, let's do that next. New rationed events to follow. Keep these cards in reserve. These add to the pool of rationed events cards you can select at the beginning of each game. Ration event, 2 players can swap 1 player card from their hands, so anywhere on the board. Move 3 supply cubes from 1 haven into 1 or more locations on the grid, so they just spread out. Remove up to 2 plague cubes from the grid. Wow.
And you don't destroy this one, so
No.
that's good.
I think it's
Sorry.
unrationed ones do. And then ration events, draw, look at, and rearrange the top 8 cards of the infection deck. That's better than before. It was like the infection rate. No, it was the infection rate was like 2 or 3 or whatever, right? It wasn't that
We
many.
did 6 once in the original epidemic.
Okay, so that's it. These get added to the reserve, which is here. And this is step 2 of February.
Okay. Number 3. Resolve cards in the game end area.
Okay, so these go into the deck. And then goes back in. If there's at least 1 city with 0 these are turning points, right?
Review all turning point cards in the game end area to see if they triggered. Resolve these cards in numerical order from low to high.
Okay, so if there's at least 1 city with 0 population, which we don't have, so that's it. The rest of these are just archives that we can read later that'll help us and give us hints maybe what's going on.
Number 4. Spend production units. Win or lose, you choose upgrades at the end of each game based on the number of cities on the grid. Calculate the number of cities on the grid and look at the table to see how many units to get. You get +1 if you won the game. We did not. Any unused units are lost, they do not carry over to the next game. So we have 4 units. We can use them for character abilities, city card improvements, infection card improvements, or increased population.
So, increase Forsaken City, which we don't need, that's a 2. To go up the grid, the population by 1,
I
costs
just
us
said that.
1. And then we have the character abilities.
And we have card improvements.
So, for these cards, we have, for 1, we have either Lockdown. So if it's in the discard pile, any player can discard a player card to destroy this card.
The one that has a sticker on it.
Yeah. So if we had it on London and it was in the discard here, we could discard any player card to destroy it.
Okay.
Made it out of the game, gone permanently.
Okay.
The other one is well stocked. If there's 2 or more supply cubes in this city when the card's drawn, do not remove any supply cubes. So if we had like drawn Jacksonville out of here during game, nothing would happen.
Mm-hmm.
Now for these cards, not these ones, not these ones, not these ones,
Just
these
go in
ones.
the middle of the pile.
Tripoli, for example, we could either spend 1 to count it as 2 cards of its color for build
Ooh.
supplies,
I like that.
or for 2 cost, it can count as 3.
Okay, but if we do that, is it going to count for 5 different ones?
No, this is recon.
Oh,
We're talking this.
oh, I thought it was for anything we can do with the card.
No, just that.
No.
But that's still pretty good
Yeah,
because
yeah,
now he can just, instead of having how many? You need 4. So now if he had one of them, he'd only need 3.
or 2.
2.
Well, you said we can.
Oh well, you can have more than one with stickers on them already. Yeah. So character abilities go from cheap to expensive. 1, record keeper, you get an extra hand limit size, +1. Runner, as an action, discard a city card while at a haven or supply center to move to any location on the grid. So you can fly. I don't think birds say that. They fly.
You don't know.
Maybe they do. So for 2, we have 4 men. So when you do a supply line, you spend 1 fewer cube. So I guess that's more like your super scout.
Yeah.
Facilitator, once per turn, as an action, you can take a player card from any player where you are, any card. Or you can get coordinator as a free action. Move a pawn to your location if it's an adjacent location. So if I was here, as a free action, I can pull him. If I then move here as an action, I can pull him for free.
Just you, though.
Anybody.
Oh.
This could be anybody
Oh, okay.
for 2. Broker. As an action, discard a city card to take a card of the same color from the discard pile. Oh my gosh.
So you have 2
That-
Jacksonvilles and you want Los Angeles to do this, then
I'll show you why. I'll show you why. This is why.
oh, that too. But my idea is good too.
Yeah. Well, even like if you had to get the different ones you're talking?
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be useful. And that's 2. Okay. Courier. Oh, these are 3 now. Courier. When doing a deliver, you may put supply cubes into an adjacent locations instead of just your own. So you could be in Jacksonville dropping off in Washington or New York.
Okay, I think I should get that, and he should get the first one you said.
What? Which one?
We don't want to get foundations though. To make these cards count as 2. Like they're all good. Like all of them.
I'm just saying.
Outrider, you can do a recon action for 1 fewer card. That's pretty good. Supplier, once on your turn as an action, move a supply cube from the stockpile to the city matching a card in your hand. So if I had
We get it.
Atlanta, you could be over here and dropping it off there.
Yes,
And you don't discard the card.
but they're expensive.
Architect, you can build a supply center for one less card.
He has that already.
Yeah, so he'd have it twice. And this one requires cubes. This one doesn't.
Okay.
And the last one, you may drive or ferry for once for free. You get free movement.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. I told you my idea. Your turn.
I like the well stocked because it stops the infections, and it's only one. I really like the foundations because that makes us build supply centers, which is our objectives.
For now,
Now, they get torn down all the time. What else do I like? Discard a city card.
there was one that he has room for one more card.
Oh, hand size gets bigger?
Yeah.
Well, if he's doing it for one less, he doesn't need a bigger size. Right?
There's 4 colors.
There's 3.
For now.
Yeah. Well, we could buy it
We
later.
don't know. We don't know that. Maybe.
Well, last
Red's
time, like in the
not
other game,
there.
it was way over here.
Mm-hmm.
What I would probably buy, I don't know. I'd probably buy like well stocked, so that way we don't get, we can ignore like London or whatever like that. But we have to look at how many Londons are in there. For example, that's kind of neat. Foundations I really like, but that's it. So, what do you think we should get?
I think I should get the one that makes me give cubes to my neighbors. I don't
Okay.
know what it's called. I don't care about the name.
Okay, sure. How many points do we have? 4. Right?
The courier.
Okay. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
No, I need your ideas. I'm not the boss of here.
I don't have any.
Okay, so how about you take 2 points and we put 2 foundations on. One on black and one on blue. That's it. That courier wise 2, right?
No, it's 3.
Oh, it's 3. Wow. Okay. Well then I guess 1 foundation.
It's just like the card, you have to draw the damn card. If it's on your character, then it's yours.
Yeah. There's a lot of cards in here. I don't know, what 1 point abilities are good?
The 1 extra hand and you can move from a heaven to anywhere. That's the only number 1s.
Oh, the other ones aren't very good?
There's no other number 1s.
I thought there was on here.
There's no other
Okay.
number 1s.
Okay, and then you got stuff you play on cards.
Yeah, they're number 1s. It's all foundations. So you can do
Or
1.
these ones here, yeah. Which is the place that's out in the middle of nowhere?
Well, for these ones, the lockdown thing, I want to wait to see if there's a city that goes to 1 0. That's the one we're going to want to put the lockdown on.
But the well-stocked one might be good. Put well-stocked on Cairo. Look at how hard it is to get there.
Okay.
There'll be 3 Cairos in the deck, but at least one of them.
But again, it's hard to get there for now because that's the beginning of the game and we don't have like Russia and Africa and Asia. At some point we'll have it and Cairo won't be the end of the world anymore. I mean, I'm trying to think long term there because we got burned by the first game when we didn't think long term.
Okay.
Chance point.
Or we could raise the population of a town.
No, not yet. We can do that when they're down to 1. and then it's scary. But right now they're just number 2.
Well, Atlanta has one.
But it has less cards,
And Lima has one.
So-
Yeah, it's only one card in the deck.
so they're not going to come out as often. But
Yeah.
still,
We'll put one cube there and hope it never comes out.
yeah, exactly. Okay, so we could compromise. We do 1 card and 1 character.
Okay.
Sure.
Do your character thing?
Well, mine is 3. I want to make sure everybody's
Yeah,
okay
no,
with
no,
that.
that's
good. Yeah.
It's 3.
That's good.
And I'm thinking me because I can drop for free.
Okay.
Now we don't want to put all the stickers on the same card because when we start scratching, then they might die.
Yeah, for sure. And I'll put this on the city.
Which one?
I don't know. It's either Tripoli, Cairo, or Istanbul. It's kind of a crapshoot. One or the other.
So
Let's do
why a
Cairo.
black one?
'Cause I don't know. It's either black or yellow. But we have more yellows on the grid. See, the thing is, we only have 3 black cities right now in this pile.
Mm-hmm.
But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellows.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to do it on blacks because it's harder to get the cards for black.
Oh, okay, but that's the one that you need less
Supply.
card to buy a supply center.
Right. So because we get less cards, this counts as 2. Right? So now if we get this, it's the same as drawing 2 cards.
Okay.
Right? Oh, you could go either way. I think we are going to have to build a supply depot here at some point in order to search this. So this at least helps us do that easier.
Okay.
Right?
All right. So that was number 4, and final one. If you lost the game, if it's the first time the month has been played, you must try the month again. Your rationing level is increased by 2. Where is that pen? So now we are at 6 for next time. And record your new level on the calendar. Clear the board of all game pieces, but not the stickers. And that's it.
Okay. So, just to recap what we did, how we changed the game. Just to recap how we changed the game. We added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities to our network. So our network is a lot bigger now. We added 2 unrationed events. One is create 8 supply cubes from the reserve to the stockpile, which is not going to be useful to us, but it's an unrationed event, so we get this in here no matter what. And then we have another one, which is remove all play cubes from one location on the grid. That might be useful any game at any time. So will those be in here? But in addition to that, we've added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards to this. So next game, it's going to be harder to get an epidemic.
Yeah. But we added cards to this too.
Yeah, but we don't go through that as much, right?
Yep.
So I think we're up. I think we're doing pretty good.
Well, we lost.
I think we're doing good.
Well,
Okay,
we're
fine.
making progress, but not in the story.
Well,
progress.
now we don't need to do this. Now this is story right here. Right here, this
Yeah.
is a story.
I mean, times 10.
It just means that next time this is done.
That's right. So all we do is this and we're done.
Okay.
And now that we got more city, more cards, longer for the epidemics, we got a bigger chance maybe.
Okay.
So I think we're done here.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
It's time to
So
clean
what do you
up.
think? What do you think? Was that interesting? That was different.
That was different.
Do you like how it's different?
I mean, it's okay.
What could they do better?
I
Too tired to think about it.
don't. It's one of those things here. Maybe discover this somehow because I have a hunch that this is gonna stay empty.
Really?
With
Me too.
this. So I'm probably not
So
gonna
this
like
is gonna
that.
connect somehow. Well, look at this is a straight line, and this is a straight line.
It's okay. These two will connect, but there's gonna be a big gap in the middle.
Yeah, there's gonna be little tiny splotches missing or something, and then you feel like that's not gonna be fun to watch.
So you can't draw the lines and stuff.
We'll see.
Mm.
I think it's time to say goodbye.
Yeah.
All right. So goodbye, everybody. This is Kevin,
This is Jen.
This is Felix, the magical hand.
the magical hand, no face,
Sick face.
signing off
And cleaning.
and cleaning.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi everybody. So we just finished our first official game of Pandemic Legacy Season 2. This was not our first game. We did play the prologue a couple times actually with one extra friend, so it was 4 of us playing the prologue, and we did lose both games. And then tonight again we lose the game. I'm liking the way how the Season 2 is different from the Season 1. But losing so many games in a row is kind of, a bum out. Now, the map, when I opened it the first time, I was kind of disappointed. I was like, oh my god, there's not enough cities on there. It's going to be boring doing the same thing over and over again. So today I was really happy to see that we're building the world, we're discovering the world, I should say. That we are exploring and finding new cities. So that's going to be more fun when there's more continents too. When we get to Africa and Asia, probably going to be even more challenging, but we'll see. We started putting improvements on our characters, so hopefully our second tryout for January is going to be easier. Maybe we'll finally win something. For now, my feeling is that it's going to be a fun game, just like the first one was. Destroying cards is still hard for me, but I'm getting used to it. And I really like the evolving of the rules. So now we have exploring, making lines between cities that we added that we didn't have last time. So already there's changes in the rules, and so I think it's going to be fun to discover more. I did notice though that those stickers didn't stick as well as the one in the previous game. So I don't know if it's because the cardboard is a different material or the sticker is a different material, but they were curling and they were not staying on the card. So hopefully maybe we're going to find a way to make it better, maybe put some tape on them or something, because right now they're just curling and not staying on the card. It's kind of annoying a little bit. But that's the only negative thing I found about the game for today. So all in all, it's a pretty good game. So thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you in our next videos. Bye!